GritIron challenge today. I'm going to run through all the movements you're going to see on the course today and show you what your judges are going to be looking for, what you're going to be judged on. If you're unable to complete any of these movements, you will be have a 15 burpee penalty to complete. So if you're unable to do anything, you'll just do 15 burpees instead of that specific movement. So let's get started, guys. All right, so for our agility ladder pass, we're going to do 4 passes through the agility ladder. Down is 1, back is 2, down is 3, back is 4. Each foot is going to touch inside each rung and outside of each rung. So it will look like this. So now we're moving on to our sandbag squat clean with a hop over the sandbag. You're going to need to do 20 repetitions of this movement. So when you're starting, sandbag should be directly below your shoulders. Your spine should be nice and neutral. We're pulling that sandbag into a squat. You're going to stand up all the way. Put your sandbag on the floor and hop over. That is 1 rep. You'll need to do 20. All right, guys, so for your burpee box jump, the 2 things that you're going to be judged on here are your chest to the ground in your burpee and then full hip extension at the top of your box jump. Like this. And full extension at the top. So now we're moving on to our kettlebell swing with a toss. It's a unilateral swing. You're going to do 20 reps. Women are using the blue kettlebell. Men will be using the yellow kettlebell. Here we're just looking for a hinge backward at the hip, bringing that kettlebell up to eye level and tossing at the top. Okay, so 20 repetitions there. The mace hammer swing, you're going to be alternating arms, and we're doing 20 reps here. As you go through the movement, the mace, the head of the mace needs to come behind your butt and over your head before you swing through. So it should look like this. Behind your butt, over your head, and swing. And then we're going to switch sides, all the way up, and swing. Now we're moving on to our pull-ups. Our competitors will be able to use a band for assistance, but if you are an elite competitor, you must be able to do all of your pull-ups without assistance. The main thing we're looking for here is that your chin comes up over the bar. You will need to do 15 reps. So it will look like this, starting at the bottom and pulling so your chin is over the bar, okay? So we're moving on to our battle rope slam, sorry. So the competitors will have 20 battle rope slams. Both arms will come up over your head, and then you're going to slam the ropes down. So we're really watching just for full extension of your arms. So it should look like this. So both arms come up over your head. Our elite competitors will have to add a burpee in as well. So burpee, your chest must touch the ground. And then you'll come up, grab your battle ropes, into a full slam. For our wall ball toss, you're going to need to do 20 wall balls. Women will be required to use the red ball, and men will be required to use this green ball. A couple things that we're looking for here is we want your thighs to be parallel to the ground in your squat, and then our women will have to hit the orange line and men have to hit the white line. So this is what it will look like. All the way down, parallel legs to the ground, and up to your respective line. Okay, so moving on to our sandbag walking lunge. Your sandbag will need to be held in a back rack position. Our competitors will have to do a 25-meter walking lunge. Our elite competitors are going to have to do double that. They're going to have to do 50 meters of a walking lunge. So what we're looking for here is that when you lunge through, this back knee comes to the ground and your knees stay behind your toes in the front, okay? So here's what it will look like. The lunge, knee to the ground, front knee stays behind my toes. Just like that. For our sled push,
Everyone will be required to do a 50-meter sled push.
our women will need to use 1 plate.
Our men will be using 2 plates.
2 things that we're looking for as you are pushing your sled.
Your elbows will need to be fully extended, not up here. So full extension of the elbows.
And then you need to make sure that as you cross the 25-meter mark at the opposite end, that whole sled comes over that line. And then when you push it back, you need to make sure that the sled is ready to go in the start position for the next person.
Okay, so the last movement is 5 tire flips. Our women will be required to flip the smaller tire, and our men will be required to flip the larger tire. So 5 total flips. As you start, you want to get your butt nice and close to the ground. Simply just going to lift that tire up and flip it over. That's 1 flip. You'll have to do 5.